Tonight on CTV3 News. With the assistance of the community, Christopher Alvarado Marchena, accused of committing several scams, including one in Belize, is detained by authorities. Election and Boundaries prepares for Municipal Elections 2024. Orange Walk Town Council takes major step towards paperless integration as it launches its eHub app. And we take you to Corozal for the groundbreaking of the Chactamal Bayside Plaza. These are some of the stories we have for you tonight in our newscast for Tuesday, February 27th, 2024.
The innovator in you with Dell. Cellular World is an authorized partner for Dell Technologies. Whether you're looking for equipment for personal use or to transform your business, Dell Technologies can provide you with the right equipment to suit your needs. Dell is more than just desktop computers and laptops. The full line also includes monitors, data storage solutions, keyboards, docking stations, and other accessories. This is technology that makes it possible and provides solutions for every situation. Shop for your Dell products at Cellular World, your #1 Dell authorized partner in Belize, and get all the technology you want for less. Bring your brightest ideas to life with intelligent technology. Cellular World, authorized Dell partner.
Yes, I give her 50 times admin, now me have to pay.
Where they going, bruh? The who they stress you out again, Namule?
Boy, I don't believe I the fool again.
Again?
But I mess up this time for real, for real. Wanna really want to know?
Yes.
I want here.
Can't make it a big deal.
We
Sure.
know what that.
I know how you going now.
Oh, man.
You really want to know?
Yeah?
Take my plan, and I give her. I take my plan, and put it in a name.
Wait, so tell me something. You still pay for this plan?
Yeah. But hear this. This plan, I can't left this plan. Smart Belize. This plan, I can't left this plan, yeah. This plan, I can't left this plan. Postpaid plan. This plan, I can't left this plan. Smart Belize, it's unlimited data. Smart choice plan can light up your day. Postpaid with eSIM, make everything better. Just visit Smart showrooms today. I can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. Can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. Affordable for everyone. I can't left this plan. The postpaid plan, cause the data really strong.
You know why? Listen, for the best post and prepaid. You don't know that smart got you back.
My bad. Wrong commercial. She could left me for another man. The truth, once I have my plan, once I have my Smart Plus plan, I no worry cause the data strong. I know when you bleed, cause that's all I need. And you could tell me where you are, but I never left this plan. Smart have the best services. We post a plan of everything, so you could talk and text unlimited. Come set up your group, we got share plan 1 and 2. Up to 10 friends can connect anywhere. Boom! I can't left this plan. I can't left this plan. The postpaid plan, cause the data really strong. Don't dig it down, don't dig it down, don't dig it down. Smart Belize, don't dig it down, 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 don't dig it. Smart, bringing people together.
We are now walking the streets and visiting your homes. We're glad to hear that you're happy with the development of our beautiful town. Our motto, moving forward, one town, one vision, is a pledge to continue developing and beautifying Orange Walk Town. On March 6th, stay on track and vote Logic Shepherd for mayor and your 6 PUP councillors.
PUP!
Good evening. With your news also simulcast on Fiesta FM 106.7, I am Joanna Rodriguez. With the assistance of the community, police have been able to detain 40-year-old Christopher D'Angelo Alvarado Marchena. Marchena allegedly defrauded the luxurious Itzana resort in Belize of over $13,000 in unpaid services. Marchena, who also goes by the name of Nicolas Paula, initially checked into the resort on February 5th, 2024 under the name Nicolas Paula. He claimed to have initiated a wire transfer of $10,469.95 for his stay. When payment failed to arrive, he extended his stay to February 14th. Despite repeated requests from Itzayana's staff and his promises to rectify the situation, Marchena allegedly provided fraudulent screenshots of a second transfer attempt. On February 13th, Marchena fled the resort owing $13,525.55 US, translating to approximately $27,051.10 Belize dollars for an 8-night luxury stay. Itzayana Resort's financial controller filed a police report on February 14th, including documentation of the incident and communication with the bank. In addition to the Belize incident, Marchena is suspected in a similar scam involving rental properties in Costa Rica. A social media post by Casas Vacacionales La Fortuna, Costa Rica, alleges that he used photos and videos of their rental homes to lure people into paying advance deposits on properties he didn't control. In thanking the community, the Itzayana Resort issued a statement, and we quote, "We would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to our Belizean community. Your unwavering support and vigilance have been a beacon of hope amidst recent adversities. This experience underscores the importance of trust, mutual support, and the power of our community. At Itzayana, your trust is our greatest asset, and serving you is our highest honor. We remain committed to ensuring excellence and security. Together we emerge stronger. Thank you for standing with us." Municipal elections are scheduled to take place exactly 1 week from now on March 6th. Across the country, there are a total of 163 candidates who will be contesting the upcoming elections, including 67 from the People's United Party, 67 from the United Democratic Party, 7 candidates from the Belize Progressive Party, 11 from the newly surfaced People's Democratic Movement, and 11 running as independent candidates. As the elections and boundaries prepares for voting day, voters are reminded that only persons who registered to vote up to January 10th are eligible to vote in the upcoming municipal elections. Thus far, the Elections and Boundaries Department says that there are 101,190 registered electors for the upcoming elections.
Municipal election is scheduled for next week, Wednesday, on the 6th of March. And so, as a department, we have been preparing for some time now, since there is a set date for municipal elections. And so, we've conducted meetings with the political parties, the candidates, the movements, also training of our public officers, who are the persons who actually conduct elections on election day, the police officers as well. And so it's a process that has been ongoing. And so we feel as if though that we're well prepared for this. And we're basically awaiting for 6th of March. And so we all know that nomination day was last week, Wednesday. And so we had a total of 163 persons who got nominated and who will be contesting the municipal elections on March 6th. And so when it comes to persons who can vote, the law states that persons who are eligible to vote for this municipal election are the names of the persons who are on the register as of nomination date. And so we sent out notices to inform the public that the cutoff date for persons wishing to vote in this municipal election would have been the 10th of January 2024. And so that was basically the cutoff date. And so I want to advise persons that those who have re-registered since the 2nd of July 2018 up until the 10th of January 2024, those persons who were approved to be on that list, those are the persons who are eligible to vote. And so, for example, for persons who came to the offices to get registered after that cutoff date, those persons will not be eligible to vote in this municipal election.
On March 6, polling stations will open at 7 and close at 6 in the evening. In an effort to ensure faster and effective counting of votes, the Elections Department has included multiple counting stations at the larger municipalities.
For example, in Belize City, we have 10 different counting stations. And so counting will be happening simultaneously in the different areas. And so we're hoping that the counting will not take very long, which I will tell you that for a municipal election, counting always takes longer than a general election. Remember, for municipal elections, persons can vote for, in the case of Belize City, for 11 candidates, in the case of Belmopan City and Towns, for 7 candidates. And so it's 7 times or 11 times the amount of a normal general election, right? And so when it comes to the counting as well, because persons can vote for solid along down the line, and they could also split their votes. And so that is where the counting with it's a little bit tedious, so it takes a little longer. And so what we've done is to have additional counting stations so that counting can be done simultaneously while ensuring that everything is accurate at the same time. And so for Belize City and also San Ignacio, which is the next largest area, they will be having 3 separate counting stations. In all other municipalities, it's 1 counting station. And so we're hoping that that will help in terms of having some sort of control while at the same time having simultaneous counting and ensuring the accuracy of the results.
Like many before it, this municipal election comes with a hefty price tag with a budget of over $1 million. Chief Elections Officer Josephine Tamay says March 6 is expected to run smoothly across the country.
Well, for this election, it's basically a little bit over $1 million, right? And so we know because, like I mentioned, when it comes to the issue of transportation, we have to do accommodation, we have to do training, we have to we have to cater for the police officers and for all the persons, because we have a little over 1,000 public officers who will be conducting the election, and this does not include the police officers, right? They have their own separate numbers.
As we head into Wednesday's elections, Tamay is reminding all Belizeans that it is their right to cast their vote, and employers should ensure to accommodate their employees on that day.
I'm certain that the Commission will be looking at it and taking up the matters with the employers, because, again, it is an offense if persons are not given the reasonable time off to go and vote. And so when we say reasonable time off, it varies depending on where the person works as opposed to where the person actually will have to vote. And so persons are required to, employers are required to give time off without making any deduction from the person's salary or their wages.
On Monday, the leaders of the Caribbean community, CARICOM, opened their 46th regular summit in Georgetown, capital of Guyana, with regional adaptability and development at the top of their agenda. While various leaders are expected to address the group, for her part, CARICOM Secretary General Carla Barnett noted in her opening remarks that the bloc is working with the relevant parties to find a solution to the multidimensional crisis in Haiti. Barnett ratified the commitment to maintain the region as a zone of peace despite various border disputes and the passage of dangerous weapons and drugs across our lands and seas.
It is fitting, as we continue to celebrate our landmark 50th anniversary year And as we did in Trinidad and Tobago in July of 2023, that we gather in the home of one of the 4 signatories to the original Treaty of Chaguaramas, the framework and compass for our regional integration movement. On behalf of the community, I express heartfelt appreciation to our host and chairman of the conference for all the gracious hospitality he has extended and the excellent arrangements which have set the stage for a very productive 3 days of work. Excellency, I have no doubt that under your guidance as chairman of the conference and with the support of your colleague heads of government, the secretariat, and the regional institutions, the interests of our region will be accelerated. Over the last 6 months of 2023, our community was ably led by the Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit, Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of Dominica. We thank him for his unwavering commitment to his role, which has brought tangible results for our member state. At the same time, we warmly welcome the Honorable Deacon Mitchell, Prime Minister of Grenada, to the Bureau of the Conference and look forward to his robust involvement in advancing the interests of the community.
At the meeting, Belize is being represented by Foreign Minister Francis Fonseca and Chief Executive Officer Amalia Mai. Coming up next, we take you to Corozal for the groundbreaking ceremony at the Chactamal Bayside Plaza. Stay tuned.
Tell them we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track. PUP forward. Tell them we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track, we stay on track. Me say we constructing homes, so we stay on the track. We building roads, so we stay on the track. Fix the healthcare, so we stay on the track. Creating jobs, so we stay on the track. On track, PUP carry the country on top. Forward Belize and people don't stop. And this a one time where we never turn back. Cause a PUP keep the people on track. PUP!
We on the right direction. We got to keep it going non-stop. One PUP family, and we going to stay on track.
Miss how we moving forward. PUP forward, Belize and up. Get ready, cause we moving. PUP forward. Tell them we stay on track. We stay on track. We stay on track. We stay on track.
Shop smart for your Samsung devices in Belize and enjoy benefits you won't get anywhere else. When you shop locally for your Samsung, all your devices will be covered by a 1-year local warranty. You won't get that when shopping with the other guys. When in doubt, always look for the Cellular World seal to know you're getting the real deal. Shop with confidence and enjoy your Galaxy knowing that it can be repaired locally at our Samsung Service Center by certified Samsung technicians using original parts and machinery. Even better, enjoy the best LTE experience in Belize knowing that your Samsung devices are compatible with major local carrier networks. Get the ultimate Samsung Galaxy experience only when you shop from authorized Samsung resellers nationwide.
I'm connected. Yo.
I'm connected.
We're connected.
Create the perfect broadband bundle that fits your style with Smart Connect. With the Junior Bundle, get 50% off your national calls and up to 6 gigabytes of data at no extra cost. Get postpaid added for an additional cost of only $25 with the Prime Bundle. Stay connected with unlimited smart-to-smart calls plus 6,300 megabytes of data and free international minutes. For the family, pay $28.13 more and get the Binge Watchers Bundle with Netflix. This bundle gives you 4 profiles with unlimited streaming on multiple devices. Visit a showroom near you to sign up and personalize your own bundle combination with Smart Connect. Smart, bringing people together.
We are now walking the streets and visiting your homes. We are glad to hear that you're happy with the development of our beautiful town. Our motto, moving forward, one town, one vision. is a pledge to continue developing and beautifying Orange Walk Town. On March 6th, stay on track and vote Logic Shepherd for mayor and your 6 PUP councillors.
PUP!
As our country continues to move towards the digital era, today the Orange Walk Town Council took a major step towards paperless integration with the launch of the Town Council's eHub. But what does this do, you may ask? Well, the modern system integrates aspects of the traffic department to allow residents a one-stop online destination for hassle-free license renewals. The fully automated system allows users to access services through a virtual setting, increasing productivity and improving service delivery. The launch of the Town Council's eHub, according to Mayor Ladrick Shepherd, demonstrates the Council's commitment towards innovation and overall improved service.
I'll tell you this, we're not staying back. We're making sure we're moving forward with technology. A happy customer equals a happy council. Keep that in mind, that we're here to make sure that every customer that is in Orange Walk feels happy, feel comfortable with this new eHub portal. Faster, easier way to access your driver's license. The only thing is that the other option with your vehicle license, you have to come here. But this is the way to go with technology. So today, it's a milestone. And I've always said that Orange Walk is always #1 when it comes to these initiatives. And we are making sure that we stay #1. So, with that said, today, I'm proud as mayor to say that Orange Walk leads the other municipality in making sure that eHub is the eHub portal is the way to go. And we must take this as the first council to use it. So with that said, I will continue and say what I just mentioned to you, that a happy customer equals a happy council.
Creator of the online hub, Azil Ko, shared more about the logistics of the app and what users can expect when accessing the service.
The Orange Walk Town Council eHub is more than just a software. For us, it is a leap in the future of what municipal services can be. By integrating various models from field portals for wardens to an online portal for residents, we have created a digital ecosystem that stands unparalleled in its ability to connect, streamline, and advance operations. The Orange Walk Town Council has set a new standard for what municipal services can be. At its core of what the eHub is EDIT. And EDIT is an AI service which brings to life an advanced neural network that is an ecosystem. EDIT's capabilities from image processing to data analysis and an unparalleled customer service allow to deliver just an iceberg and at the tip of the iceberg of what she can offer. EDIT's infrastructure is designed to ensure that different modules communicate effectively, creating a cohesive platform where information is shared in real time. This interconnectivity facilitates and streamlines the experience for both staffs and residents of Orange Walk. EDIT has various models, and the eHub comes with various models. One of the main models is for online and in-person services. The eHub offers a dual approach for renewal of driver's license, catering for preferences of all residents. Online services ensure that convenience and efficiency, significantly reducing the need for physical paper, while in-person services are streamlined to enhance customer service. The on-field portal for wardens allow for real-time access to critical data, such as vehicle registration, driver's license details, and infractions records. Wardens are equipped to serve with greater effectiveness. So all of these come together to provide an ecosystem for the councils that will then allow for a more streamlined approach.
For Traffic Manager Dorita Burgos, the app is a major step forward for the traffic department as it will allow for more efficient services to Orange Walkenians.
how is this benefiting us here at the department? Very simple. It is enhancing the service that we are currently providing our customers. At the fingertips, we have immediate information, immediate access to information. It's far better than having to wait 5-10 minutes for something to be looked up in records, going to the print room to see, okay, we can't find your OW here at the front. We have to go to the back. No, right now it's just bop, 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 and there you go. Your information is there, present in front of you. We expect to see more and more people using the service, coming in to experience this new service that we're providing to our customers. In the future, we will be able to, and we're starting to practice the vehicle license renewals. You'll be able to come in and do that in a faster and more efficient way. This is what technology does for you. It improves service, it improves efficiency of what you do for your customers. In regards to the wardens, what used to happen was you are about to get a ticket, the warden doesn't know if you have a previous ticket. With technology, you entered information and bam, you have 2 tickets outstanding for the same infraction. So it's going to assist us a lot in making our service far more efficient to our customers.
Aside from making life easier for those applying for licenses, the app will also increase the effectiveness of traffic officers when delivering their services on a daily basis, according to Senior Traffic Officer Edwin Hill.
We're all looking forward to learn the system, to see how it works, to see how it benefits us out there executing our daily duties. One of the challenges we have had is communication and relaying information reference data. Now, with that said, the system we are using now, for example, if we would see a vehicle that is, let's say, parked illegally, we would send that picture of that license plate to the office, whereby one of the clerks would have to leave what they are doing, putting the customer on hold, so for them to get the information and relay the information to us. With this new system in place now, this new app, we can now access that information without having to keep the customers waiting for the clerk to go and find that information at record. So this is one of the things that will definitely benefit us when it comes to being more efficient and more quick in doing our daily duties out there. One of the things also with this new app, when it comes to data gathering, would be, for example, if we're on a checkpoint or executing our duties out there, whereby a driver would come to us and say, hey, you know what, I forgot my license. We do not have to call the office to verify again if that person actually has a driver's license. Upon putting the person's name on the app, we can now know if the person actually has a license or if the person has never been a holder of a license, which then makes the offense either greater or less for the person. So there are these and many things that I see in the future assisting us in executing our daily duties, and also the communication with us field workers and the staff in the office, so for us not to keep them back when it comes to servicing the people that come for either licensing, transfers, and vehicle license.
The Orange Walk Town Council eHub can be accessed by visiting owtc.nucleusbz.com. This morning, the Corozal Town Council, in collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism, broke ground for the Chactamal Bayside Plaza project. The project is expected to garner further economic movement for Corozal and will also serve as a tourist attraction as it incorporates the vast culture found in Corozal under one plan. Elmer Cornejo was at the groundbreaking ceremony this morning and has the full details of the project in the following report.
This is what the view looks as you enter South End in Corozal Town, a real haven in Belize. It brings peace of mind and satisfaction to any passerby. It is set to be even more attractive after the Chactamal Bayside Plaza project, a brainchild of the Corozal Town Council and the Ministry of Tourism, reaches completion. The project is being funded by both entities, and today was the groundbreaking ceremony. Mayor of Corozal Town, Rigo Veas, provided us with a breakdown of what the project will look like.
Well, this morning we had the groundbreaking for the new Chactamal Bayside Plaza, a project being done by us, the Town Council, collaborating with Ministry of Tourism, Honorable Malano. This morning we had a groundbreaking. The sentiments that we feel are, one, we're excited, of course. We are happy to know that Minister Mala does cherish and believes on the type of tourism that Corozal can produce to the country. We are or can be a tourism destination. I keep saying that because I do believe on that. We have a lot of qualities, a lot of assets like the Bay that can attract tourism, local and international tourism. And with something modern like we're going to have here at the Chactamal Bayside Plaza, will definitely contribute to those type of tourism that we want here at Corozal. It's modern, it's a recreational area, and a lot of people use it, not only during the Easter, but through the whole year. We have people coming in from a redrop, from Belize, to even Kaya sometimes, just to swim at our beautiful bay, or to have a picnic, or just to rest.
The entire project is holistic as it even caters for local vendors, thus translating to economic stability for Corozal.
It's not only a project where you're going to have sidewalks and benches, but also we plan to put some kiosks around the area where that will allow people to come and sell at the Garden Plaza, at the plaza, right? Where it will be set up as a food court. That will allow people to come and sell their tamales, their rice and beans, whatever it is that they choose. So that already opens the door for opportunities for people to make some type of finance at the end of the day, right? And of course, we all know that eventually at some point, the Mexicans will be able to come in, thanks to our government, who I know they are working extremely hard in ensuring that, and they will have somewhere to go, like here at the Chactamal Bayside Plaza. So it's something that the Corozal Town Council has been wanting to do, and I am glad that it's finally going to happen. We want to show the people of Corozal that we don't only talk about projects, but we do projects. As a matter of fact, here at Corozal, we are very aware that all the huge projects are being done under a PUP government, and now we have the Chactamal Bayside Plaza that's going to happen. It will start as early as tomorrow, the construction. It's supposed to last 3 months to completion, right? And that's what we want to bring to Corozal. Something new, something modern, something that will open opportunities in different capacities. I am sure that eventually somebody will come up with the idea of wanting to do tours from here to Cerros, to Sarteneja, probably to the Keys, right? So it opens the door to a lot of different opportunities for people, especially the young people.
But with municipal elections exactly 1 week away, is the groundbreaking ceremony a political move to entice voters? That is what we asked Veos.
First of all, I'm confident that on March 7th I'll be right back here again. I believe that my council has done extremely well in ensuring that you continue working for the people, right? It's not about sitting in office. It's simply making sure that Corozal Corozal has its progress that it's well deserved, and we have started that, and we want to ensure that it continues. And I am sure that the people want that too.
The Chactamal Bayside Plaza is being financed at a tune of almost $1 million and is scheduled to be completed in 3 months. Elmer Cornejo, CTV3 News.
After Costa Rica announced an animal health emergency due to a New World screwworm outbreak, the Belize Agricultural Health Authority, BAHA, has increased surveillance measures and is tightening up animal inspection at entry points into the country. Heightened surveillance and inspection, specifically when it comes to illegal importation, is the focus as these movements are high-risk activities. Training of technical officers at BAHA and the Ministry of Agriculture, Food Security and Enterprise is also taking place. Fortunately for Belize, the screwworm hasn't been present in country for the last 32 years, and BAHA plans to keep it that way with heightened surveillance at entry points in the country, including the Philip Goulson International Airport, the land border stations, and those areas that are contraband entry points. A conference was held in the Old Capital today in relation to groundwater in Belize. It was hosted by the Hydrology Department in collaboration with UNESCO and the Belize Water Services. Local and international professionals were invited to partake in the signature event as Belize is 13% dependent on neighboring countries in order to conserve and protect the water system that flows throughout the country.
So what we're hosting today is an internationally shared aquifer resources management workshop. Belize has transboundary watersheds. We have 5. All of them we share with Guatemala, and 1 we share with both Guatemala and Mexico. We have a dependency ratio of 13%, which means that we rely on our neighboring countries for our water resources. So it's critical for us to foster partnership, cooperation, collaboration to manage this very delicate and finite resource. Well, we're hoping that we can get a tri-country project. We have one, which is what we're presenting here today, on the Yucatan Peninsula, Hondo Aquifer, and we're looking forward to having more actions like this, but we want to upscale. We're trying to pilot a dynamic water resources assessment tool, which I said before, or in the speech, that is like your bank account. It's like your water bank account. We need to know how much water is there. You know, what can we take out? What do we need to leave for ecosystem services? You know, what can we, I don't want to say waste, but what can we, you know, have not so much control over? But for that, we need groundwater information. We need to know the thickness of the aquifer. We need to know how much water is down there. How long will it take to recharge that aquifer? Right now, we're operating on limited information, and so we're trying to advance this knowledge. So we're hoping that we get another project that will help us to delve deeper into getting the information we need so that we can create the water balance for Belize. If you're off balance, you fall down, right? So the Toledo district experiences the highest rainfall. So the common assumption is that if you are getting a lot of water, you shouldn't have water issues. Contrary, that is not the case. Just as though we have hills and valleys above the surface, we have hills and valleys below the surface. But if we don't know where those hills and valleys are, we drill for wells. We either don't find water at all, or we maybe find under 20 gallons per minute, which is not sufficient for one household, let alone 200 people in a village or a community. So that's the crux of the matter in terms of the water scarcity. We want to explore. It's costly to explore. But if we don't find water, you know, what do? We have to just try to find funds to do more. But we don't want to be in a state of reactivity. We want to be proactive. And so through the IDB, we are learning to use georesistivity. And this type of technology allows us to put electrodes into the ground, and it allows us to see deep into the aquifer. Now, I must say, it cannot quantify, because we often see these new technologies and fill out, oh, it's going to tell us how much water is there. No, it's just going to tell us whether there is presence of water there. So you need to physically do the investigations, which are very capital intensive. And so that's one of the challenges that we face in exploring groundwater resources in the country.
While the pristine waters that navigate throughout the country has positioned Belize as a jewel in the region, the truth is that we also depend on the unanimous collaboration of Mexico and Guatemala in order to protect our watersheds. Principal hydrologist in the Ministry of Natural Resources, Petroleum and Mining, Tanil Hendy, shared how it works.
So we have collaboration both in country and we have with our regional partners. So Belize has a binational water commission with Mexico, of which Conagua, which is like their IWRM agency in Mexico, that collaborates with us on several different actions. We've completed quite a number with them. We've done a water quality monitoring program on the Corozal Bay, the Rio Hondo, looking, at what's the pollutants coming out of that system that we share. We have the last one that's most critical, because I could keep you all here all day talking about all the activities we've done, but I'll just mention the most critical ones. We have next up for us to establish a binational monitoring system with Mexico and Belize. So we're looking forward to that. With Guatemala, we have water quality discussions through the Joint OAS Committee, which fosters collaboration between us and Guatemala as well.
And while our population is comprised of just about 400,000 inhabitants, securing our water veins and beds is primordial to secure sustainable water management for Belize and the region. With that said, the new river that flows here in the north also form part of today's discussion.
I haven't seen any gases being emitted, so that's a good thing. But I can tell you that the issue that contributed to the New River situation is what I said, surface water and groundwater being linked. If we over-abstract, we take water, we just waste it, it has an impact on our groundwater, and the groundwater provides base flow, which keeps our rivers and streams alive. If we waste the water and we remove that inflow in or that outflow into that river system, then you will get all kinds of things happening. It's a delicate balance. Flow provides mixing, oxygen, different different chemicals, natural processes within the river require that inflow, it requires that movement. The New River is basically flat, which means that it doesn't have slopes, and slopes help us with mixing. When we're flat, we kind of stay a little bit stagnant. It takes a little bit longer time for things to travel. So there are multiple reasons why the New River was in that state. We are committed, along with the Department of the Environment, to doing a watershed management plan for the New River. So we're looking forward to bringing to the table implementation plans such as these for funding in this conference.
The conference sits in perfectly as the world prepares to celebrate World Water Day on March 22nd. The aim of the event is to significantly drive the need for sustainable management of water resources. And that's the news. We invite you to join us for another newscast on Wednesday, February 28th here on CTV3 and Fiesta FM 106.7. Remember that to read a text version of the news, you can visit our website at CTV3BelizeNews.com. You can also log on to our Facebook page for current stories at Facebook.com, CTV3 Belize News, or our YouTube channel at CTV3 News BZ. Remember to wash your hands and remain safe. From all of us here at CTV3 News, thank you for watching and listening. Good night.